working. I don't know why. They're just not working on my YouTube account. Anyway, or anywho, curious, how many blocks am I actually walking? I don't even know, and tell you the truth. I'm trying to figure out between when I start from the house to where I walk downtown. So I walk from here to downtown to 15th Street. From 15th Street back up 15th Street to back downtown to down here. So it's 8 blocks per mile. So how many miles am I actually walking in a day? That's what I got to find out. That's when we get one of those mile counters or whatever they got at the end of the day, so I can figure exactly how far I'm walking. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and our FLEVT company. I walked back from downtown from the post office up here because it's a good distance. It's a fantastic workout on top of that, and it's good for my heart, and it's fantastic for my breathing. So I carry these things as a form of, I don't know, I guess a little bit of a reminder, or you could call it a crutch, I don't know. But this is what I used to be on. I used to be on these things. Not anymore. I don't have to be on them anymore because I used to have to depend on them and was diagnosed with a rare lung disease, but Lord took that away from me. So I'm blessed to be able to get up in the morning and get my workout at the home front. And then I got a light gym at the workshop where I can go in there and I can also work out. So I get my 2 workouts in. But every time I go back into the workshop, I have a chin-up bar there. I get in my set of 10 push-ups, and these are holds where basically you do 10 and then you bring it down, count to 10, hold it, bring it back up, count it, hold 10. Do those. And then after that, I hit the chin-up bar, which is my favorite. So my chin-up bar is actually dropped a little shorter, so that way I would have to pull more of my weight. So I can't basically drop my legs. I have to really pull my legs up in order to do the chin-up bar. It adds more weight to, and it makes it a harder struggle. It also builds your muscle a lot faster. So what I just realized on the chin-up bar is that if I hold my weight, count to 10, and go 1, 2, 3, and then bring it down again, hold my weight, count to 10, 1, 2, 3. This builds your wings up really fast. Builds your shoulders up, builds your wings up, push-ups, all that stuff. Fantastic for your heart, fantastic for your breathing. That's something that I started doing more and more of. And then that particular form of training, I do that 4 times a day. I do that get myself into a habit of doing it over and over again, or every time I pass out the door, or I have penalties. If I forget something and I got to go back and get it, I got to hit that unit for forgetting something. That's my penalties. But I like my penalties, don't get me wrong, I love it. So now I'm trying to figure out how far am I walking, because I literally walk from the shop all the way downtown, and then from downtown I go take care of my business and I walk to the park, and then from the park sometimes I go all the way to 15th Street where my old neighborhood is at, because it's a little farther away, and then I'll turn around and walk back. So if it's 8 blocks per mile, how many miles am I actually walking? So now I got to get one of those things from my arm so I can see exactly, on my wrist, to see exactly how far I'm walking. And mind you, diagnosis that came from the doctors was you were never going to breathe normally again. You are going to have to, sooner or later, you're going to end up on a machine for oxygen, that you're going to have to depend on these. This is going to have to be my lifeline for the rest of my life. Nope, that's not God's intention. God's intention was to put me right back to where I used to be at, but better, much, much better. I feel fantastic, I actually do. I mean, to be at these hills here in Allentown, perfect. I don't know why I chose the hill, but I did it anyway, and I'm glad I did it. I just found this hill that I'm gonna call it the God-forsaken, because that's pretty much what it is. That hill is steep. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna walk over to you and show you the hill I just came up. Man, I'm glad there's no houses on that side, because I couldn't imagine the United States Postal Service climbing the hills we got down here. But It'll help your breathing. When I first came here, it was a struggle to try to get my lungs to open up and accept more air. It was an actual struggle. I mean, at one point I thought, man, I'm not going to survive down here. The hills are too much for me. But I kept pushing at it and pushing at it. I kept going to all the worst hills, the ones that I hated the most, and I tried making myself enjoy it. Now I can take on any hills we got down here, except for there's another one. Good gracious, that's another hill. I call it the San Francisco, because it is literally like the San Francisco. So from this hill, you can literally see majority of the other hills going down. It's quite a bit of an interesting climb. So I'm going to show you this hill. So this is what Allentown is. Allentown is nothing but hills. I freaking love it. No one down there should ever have any heart problems at all whatsoever. They shouldn't have it. Never have any problems. Postal work has got to be in excellent shape. How you doing? I see you getting the workout in.
I know, I am.
Hills are, tell me, the hills are fantastic, ain't they?
I know, my legs are like, yes.
Yes. Hey, if you ever need a walking partner, let me know. I walk through here all the time. All right. Yeah, I see somebody walking through here. Sometimes it's hard. If you're doing the hills for the first time, it's hard because you don't got nobody to walk with you. But I got no problem. I can use a walking partner. And she walks through. I see her a couple of times walking through. Man, I love this hill. I love a hill that gives me a challenge in the day. If I feel that hill is basically making me feel like I got to grab one of those inhalers, that's the hill I'm going to keep doing. Same scenario with the roller coasters, you know? Roller coaster I fear is the one I get on because that's the one that's going to give me the most happiness. Not the one I'm not afraid of. Oh. Yeah, so I don't want to get anybody's car, but yeah, that's the hill right there. Look at that sucker. Yeah, and I start from downtown all the way up here. That's my walk. See that building all the way down there? I start from there, all the way down the hill, walk all the way up here, and come up here. That's a heck of a freaking walk. Freaking love it. And they're the ones going to tell me at the end of the day, nah, you ain't never going to be able to breathe right. You're going to be on a machine all your life. Yeah, right. That's the same thing they told me when I had the car accident and I had screws in my kneecap. And they sat there and told me I was going to walk with a cane for the rest of my life. Okay. Beat that. The Lord allowed me to beat that one too. So, the hills, I love Allentown. The hills are amazing. And I found out they got trails back here too. So, since they got trails back here, I want to do a little hiking in the trails. All right, people. Let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm happy. Orders are going out. Customers are being taken care of. I got the tracking numbers on my pocket, so I'll be sending them to you. So y'all be good to go. Gotta go. Thank you for your time, and God bless.